Overspending IT projects are nothing new, but then again, so too is BBC mismanagement.
Hi there, I'm looking forward to giving evidence to the committee.
But perhaps not for long.
Right, let's move on to this disaster.
I just want to say sorry. I want to apologise to you and to the public for the failure of this project. Here we are in the beginning of 2014. I'm not going to debate with you whether or not this project failed. I'm sure we can talk about how and why and where and so forth, but it definitely failed.
The Digital Media Initiative was the BBC's attempt to bring its archiving system into the 21st century. 92 years of broadcasting means its back catalogues of programmes and raw footage is vast. The Digital Media Initiative was designed to streamline how all that was stored and accessed, putting it into one central digital format that would allow BBC staff access to any clip they wanted in an instant on their desktop PC. Just like this clip from Mark Thompson in 2011.
Is it on track now to fully deliver over the course of this year for BBC North and Salford? Yes, it is. Are there going to be any significant further delays in benefit from the way we're delivering it? No, there won't be.
And yet the system did ultimately fail, falling down during coverage of Lady Thatcher's death, eventually losing the BBC £100 million. Now that may seem but a drop in the BBC's £5 billion budget ocean, but it's equivalent to the money spent on CBBC, the children's channel, a little less than the budget for Radio 4, and almost exactly equivalent to 7 Jeremy Clarksons, if you can stomach imagining such a thing. Of course, this is not Mark Thompson's first brush with a Parliamentary Select Committee. Previously, he's been called to answer questions about who knew what and when about the aborted Newsnight investigation into Jimmy Savile, questions which continue to circulate. But as much as anything else, this is again a tale of in-the-dark BBC management, of misuse of resources. And again, people are questioning whether licence fee payers' money has been spent correctly.
It's going to be more difficult for Thompson because there's no doubt that he was in charge and there's no doubt that it went wrong and there's no doubt that there were signs it was going wrong when he was in charge which were either not picked up and if they were picked up weren't passed on and certainly weren't acted on.
The responsibility for ensuring this never happens again rests with Lord Hall. If it does, no one would bet against yet another search for a Director General, someone, anyone, to take control of BBC spending. Neil Patterson, Sky News.
Everything I've heard and seen makes me feel that DMI was not a success. It failed as a project. It failed in a way which also meant the loss of a lot of public money. And I just want to say, as the Director General, who was at the helm when DMI was created and developed and oversaw in the end much of the governance system which as we will no doubt discuss, did not perform perfectly in this project. I just want to say sorry. I want to apologise to you and to the public for the failure of this project.